Hi, I'm Dr. Nahid Dave and I'm going to talk to you about mindful eating meditation. Yes, you heard me right, eating. Whenever I tell people the word meditation, the usual reactions are, I can't sit still. It's so boring. How can someone clear their mind of all thoughts? Who has the time to meditate? Meditation is for sick people. Well, I'm not going to ask you to meditate here because you are going to eat. You're going to have to find time for that. Before I start talking about mindfulness, I like to tell you something very personal. I'm a very passionate eater. So, I'm very fond of food and I eat when I'm hungry, I eat when I'm upset, I eat when I'm out with my friends, I eat excessively if I am around something I really like. If I know I'm going to have a good meal at the end of the day, my entire day is brilliant. When I'm eating a good meal, I'm already planning the next one. Me and my brother could spend hours talking about food, a meal we had, a meal we're going to have, and how one ingredient changed everything. So, I've struggled for quite a few years with weight loss and flirted with a lot of diets in the past until I stumbled upon mindfulness. So, mindfulness talks about being in the present, in the moment, being aware of your thoughts and your body sensations at any given point of time. If I have to give you a simple example, if I'm out in a restaurant and I order my favorite food, my favorite restaurant and my favorite food, and when I start eating it, I expect it to be in a certain way. I compare it to the previous meal that I've had. And when I'm eating, I'm comparing it to the previous meal. I'm thinking about how I would want it to be the next time and where I'm going to sit the next time and who I'm going to get to this restaurant the next time. So today, I'm not eating this meal with this person, but comparing it to the previous meal and what's going to happen in the future. So I miss out on so many things. When I started paying attention to my eating, I realized that only the first and second morsel I was actually aware of. After that, I could be eating cardboard and not even realize because I was so distracted. I'm on my mobile, I'm watching Netflix, I'm talking to a friend, I'm watching TV, so many things at one time. Also, when I would finish eating, most of the times I would be full up to the brim, but I wouldn't feel satisfied. Also, I've noticed that a lot of times I end up overeating. When I started mindful eating, the basis is to use all five of your senses and your thoughts at all times to be with your food. So, when I have food in front of me in my plate, I look at it as if it's for the first time, without any judgment, without any expectation of how I would want it to be, but just look at it. The colors, the shapes, the way it is placed, and I touch it. I try to feel the sensations on my fingers, the shape of it. I put it in my mouth. I can smell it while it's still in my mouth. I notice how the sensation changes on my tongue, how my jaw moves, how the saliva comes in, how I crush the particles, how the consistency changes, how the shape changes, and how I finally swallow it. Being with the experience entirely, keeping all distractions away. Most people say that they don't have the time to do this and it's going to involve eating at a snail's pace, and who has the time to do that? But this is not about eating slowly. You don't have to eat the entire meal mindfully, but maybe 5 minutes or 5 bites of your meal. It makes a huge difference. With mindful eating, the major change that I noticed was that I was more aware of my body cues. I would stop eating when my body felt full, not because this is on my plate, not because this is how much I thought I'm going to need, but because this is how much my body needs. So I didn't have to cut out items from my meal. I could eat whatever I wanted and automatically I would reach satiety earlier. So all my food became in moderation, which really helped me enjoy, cherish my food as if I'm on a date with it. So today I'm going to demonstrate eating a raisin mindfully. So when I look at this raisin as if I'm looking at it for the first time, I see the colors, the indentations, the texture, how it feels when I roll it in my hand. Slightly rough on one side. I can still see the stem where it was probably attached to the tree. And I take this raisin and take a small bite out of it. I can smell it while it's still in my mouth. I feel as it rolls on my tongue. The flavors get released. With my teeth, I break the surface. The taste fills up my entire mouth. There's more and more saliva coming in. With the experience entirely, my thoughts and all sensations that I could feel. No prejudice on how I expect the taste to be. Being with it moment by moment and accepting it the way it is. This raisin was once a grape. So the plant, the farmer, the sun, the soil, the clouds, the rain all went in making it. From the farmer's toil to the packaging, the factory, the transportation, the grocery store, to someone from my home, got it from the grocery store to my home until it's reached my hand here. So this raisin over here has the sun, the soil, the toil, the clouds, the rain, and so many people all interconnected in this raisin. Life is about interconnectedness, where nothing is free from the other. Everything is connected to the other. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. There is no perfection that one has to achieve while eating mindfully. Just be with the experience. Don't start mindful eating with the focus of losing weight. Don't look for goals or purpose too soon. Be with the experience. Feel whole, feel complete. Enjoy your meals better and see your life transform. Mindful eating is an informal form of meditation. There are a lot of other forms of informal meditations which are present. To know more about meditation and mindfulness, check the link in the description below. Thank you. Happy eating.